Hello friends, do you know your fried rice can stay fresh as long as you want? So let me share with you how to make delicious fried rice that doesn't go sour after a few hours. So let's get started. So for protein, we'll be using chicken. So let's start by seasoning the chicken. First, I added some mashed garlic, added thyme, seasoning powder, salt, curry powder, some dried rosemary, bay leaf, some diced onions, and 2 scotch bonnet pepper. Mix in the ingredients properly. Then set aside for about 30 minutes to an hour or more for the ingredients to penetrate into the chicken. I also like to let you know that you can also make fried rice with any protein of your choice. But most people prefer chicken because it always goes well with fried rice. And after an hour of setting the chicken aside, I'll be taking it to the stove top to cook without adding any water to it. You can always do this if you want your chicken to be very tasty. And for making this fried rice, I'm using long grain rice. You can always use any rice of your choice. I prefer using long grain because this helps my fried rice to come out very beautiful. And now, instead of parboiling the rice, I'm adding hot water to the rice. And next, I'll be adding some salt. Stir together, cover and allow to rest for about 10 minutes. The hot water and the salt brings out the starch from the rice. And after 10 minutes, I brought back the rice and rinse with clean water for about 3 to 4 times until the water becomes very clean and set aside. And now to our chicken on fire. You can see that it has released its own juice. So I'll be adding more water to it so that the chicken can be well cooked and also so that we can have enough chicken broth to cook our fried rice. Once the chicken is ready, we'll go ahead to fry them. I added a small bowl of onions to the preheated oil. This is to give the chicken more flavor or aroma. Next, I added some of the chicken to the preheated oil. Fry until they become golden brown. And after frying for some time, flip up for both sides to be well fried. Please remember to set the chicken broth aside as we're going to be using this to cook a delicious fried rice. And after frying and they become golden brown, remove from the oil and repeat the same process for the remaining chicken. And now to have that beautiful fried rice green color, we'll be using natural color for it. So we are going to be using turmeric instead of curry powder. So I'll be grating some turmeric that I peeled behind the camera. You don't need much of it, just a little of it, and you'll be amazed how brilliant your fried rice will turn out. And after grating, add the turmeric to water. We'll be needing just little water to do this. And after adding the turmeric to the water, stir together and next strain with a sieve. This helps separate the chaff from the juice. Discard the chaff as we are going to be using the juice to cook our fried rice. Set this aside and now let's begin to cook our fried rice. Start by straining the chicken broth with a sieve into another pot. This helps to separate every unwanted things and also makes the fried rice to come out very beautiful. And next, add in the washed rice. Remember, I soaked the rice with hot water for about 10 minutes. Then rinse with clean water for about 3 to 4 times until the water became clean. And after adding the rice, next we go in with turmeric juice. If you are not using turmeric, you can also use curry powder. Add seasoning powder, salt, thyme, nutmeg, and butter. I like cooking fried rice with butter because it gives it a unique taste. And next, give it a quick mix. As you can see, we are cooking this with just the chicken broth. As the first tip for cooking your fried rice is the water level. Secondly, ensure to check at intervals so that it doesn't get burnt beneath. But ensure the water dries from it completely. And after cooking, this is how your rice should look like. Remove from the heat and I will be showing you 2 ways you can prepare your fried rice. But before then, let's fry our vegetables. First, I added some mashed garlic to the preheated oil, then stirred together. Next, I'll be going in with some diced onions. As you can see, I'm using little vegetable oil to fry the vegetables because I already cooked the rice with the chicken broth that contains oil and some butter. Stir and fry this for 20 seconds. Next, I added some sweet corn. I also went in with some diced scotch bonnet pepper. This is totally optional, but if you want your fried rice to be a little bit spicy, you might need to add some scotch bonnet pepper. I also went in with some diced carrot, diced green bell pepper, red bell pepper, yellow bell pepper, diced spring onions, diced liver. Stir to be well combined. I also added some green peas that the camera did not capture. And next I seasoned the vegetables with some nutmeg, curry powder, thyme, and some salt. Mix together and stir fry for just a minute. Just a minute or two is okay for frying the vegetables, as we are still going to be frying them with the rice. After a minute of frying, I removed from the heat, then added some of the vegetables to another frying pan. And now let me show you the first method of making fried rice. Add some cooked rice to the vegetables in the frying pan. After adding the rice, stir the vegetables and the rice to combine. Then continue to stir the fried rice on a very low heat for about 5 minutes. As you do this, the water dries off from the vegetables and your fried rice can stay fresh for a very long time. Because what really makes fried rice to go sour after a few hours of cooking is because of the excess water or undried water from the vegetables. If you can do this, you will discover that your fried rice will no longer sweat or get sour after a few hours of cooking. And after frying, transfer into a collecting bowl and repeat the same process. And now to the second method. I'll be adding the vegetables to the cooked rice. This is one of the common methods of cooking fried rice. And after adding the vegetables, I'm going to stir together to be well combined. After making your fried rice, please don't cover the pot or cooler tightly. Allow to cool down for some time before covering. After combining the rice with the vegetables, cover and allow to cook on a very low heat and stir at interval so that it doesn't get burnt beneath. This can stay on a very low heat for between 10 to 15 minutes depending on the quantity of rice you are cooking. You can also cover the pot with a lid and flip up the rice like this if you are using the rice that comes together. And now we have our delicious fried rice ready. This looks very beautiful with great aroma. You can pair this with vegetable salad, coleslaw, or any drink of your choice. And now you can easily make your delicious fried rice with the tips given in this video. Please, if you find this very helpful, don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and share. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next one.